Just got a short delay while we're waiting for the officials to come onto court. So it gives me an opportunity to have a chat with Steen Pedersen, who's just come into the commentary box. Lou and Tan, Steen, they withdrew from the Arctic Open last week. Didn't exactly publish a reason why, and apparently not too serious. And you would expect them to be pretty warm favourites against the Japanese pair here.
On paper, yes, but given the playing conditions and the uncertainty about what it was, it could have been some kind of illness that they've suffered. So I think it actually could be much closer than we originally anticipated. Igarashi and Shida is a new pairing. They play with high motivation. They're eager to prove themselves in the battle against the other very strong Japanese women's doubles. Here they come, the world champions.
World champions and Olympic silver medalists.
They are facing from Japan, Fukushima and Matsumoto.
About a year in the #1 spot. And here come the Japanese pair. Fukushima leading them out. Very, very experienced, of course. 32 Fukushima. Matsumoto's 30. Sometimes amazing to think that Lou and Tan are just 21 and 22 years old, respectively.
Yeah, and so much for me about giving
information
about a match that isn't happening.
I thought there was something that I didn't know.
No. Now I'm totally with you. The Chinese are the overwhelming favorites. We have Japanese women's doubles on the adjacent side. Defending champions here playing. And I just got caught up in the total Japanese women's doubles team.
It's an epic quarterfinal going on court 2. We do have coverage, by the way, of court 2.
Black called. Red. On my left, serve, receive. Yuki to serve. Who will receive? Lou to receive. Thank you.
So let's give you a bit more information then about these two pairs. So they have met before, just the one meeting. It was at the Japanese Open final, actually, last November, where Lou and Tan won in straight games. Olympic silver medalists, as we mentioned, world champions. Big Tan and Tina in that final, and also the current Asian champions too. 14 World Tour titles they've won since 2023. A couple of Super 1000s this year. One in Indonesia, one in China. And on the other side of the net, we'll get to them in a minute. Just checking on Lou and Tan's results here, and they haven't been seriously tested, I think, would be the conclusion, looking at those scores. So what about Fukushima and Matsumoto? Fukushima 32, as I said. She was #1 with Hirota way back 2018, that was. Also a 3-time World Championship silver medalist with Hirota, 11 World Tour titles. But as a pair, just got one win, her and Matsumoto. It was the Malaysia Open in January, big tournament. Lost in the All-England final back in March against Matsuyama and Shida. And of course, Matsumoto won 2 World Championship golds with Nagahara and a few world titles as well. They have won comfortably both matches so far. This, however, you could say is a serious step up.
The two Japanese players that are now on the same side were facing each other in 2 World Championship finals. Both of them with Matsumoto as the winner. But Fukushima and her then partner Hirota, they actually held match points in both finals, lost them both. So talk about small margins in badminton.
Ladies and gentlemen, on my right, Yuki Fukushima and Mayu Matsumoto, Japan. And on my left, Li Shengshu and Tan Ning, China. Yuki Fukushima to serve to Liu Shengshu. Love all. Play.
So here we go, this women's doubles quarter-final.
Service over. 1, love.
And Liu Shengshu with a large strapping on her right knee. Could look like a strained ligament or something. So perhaps that's what kept them out of, or made them withdraw from Arctic Open.
Service over.
Off the frame of Tan's racket.
Oi.
She's okay.
Service over.
Just don't want that in the eye.
2, 1.
Yeah, on the back's not going to do too much damage. Apology accepted.
Good flick.
Service over. 2, all.
Drift alongside the court from Liu and Tan towards the Japanese pair and makes it a little bit more difficult to flick. But if you can control your shots, then the service is, of course, a good opportunity where you have all the time in the world. Well, not quite, but you're undisturbed, so to speak, and you're in good balance. So that's a nice situation to try and find the back line.
Service over. 3, 2.
Japanese with no chance when that flicked off the top of the net. Chen and Jia obviously were the kind of standard bearers for Chinese women's doubles for a long time, Steen, and they are playing together in this tournament. But I think
and they're playing.
Yes,
they're playing Igarashi and
yes, that's right.
Shida.
But I think Tan and Liu kind of broke the mold even more because of their ultra aggressive style. How did they win that point? Shouldn't have done.
Liu Shengshu is former world junior champion in both mixed doubles and women's doubles, and she's got excess skills in terms of technical skills and power. The only way to challenge her is by movement, by challenging her movement on court.
4.
And that's going to be interesting to see here, because the way the playing conditions have been this first week in Denmark Open, there's two things that have been important for all the categories, and that is speed of movement or power. If you have both speed of movement and power, then you've got a good chance of winning this tournament.
Service over.
There's a lot of
5,
power
3.
on the Japanese side in terms of Matsumoto, whilst Yuki Fukushima, normally very, very consistent, very hard-working, quick on her feet. When they formed their new partnership, they basically stayed in their roles from the previous partnership. Sometimes you have to take on a different role when you play with a new partner, but they have more or less the same roles as they had in their old partnerships with Sayaka Hirota and Wakana Nakahara. Let's go long.
Service over. 4, 5.
Patient play by Matsumoto. Yeah, brilliant.
5 all.
Great execution from Matsumoto from the back of the court. Lovely piece of deception. Lou was never getting that.
Beautiful placement.
Service over. 6, 5.
Misjudgment by Fukushima.
7, 5.
She was almost dancing around the shuttle there.
Yeah, I think she originally was going to play it and then changed her mind. Shouldn't have done that. Good defense from Matsumoto. It's gone wide.
8, 5.
That's good play by Liu Xiangshu.
9, 5.
Nothing wrong with the movement there. I've been trying to keep an eye on how she moves, giving that strapping on her right knee, but seems okay to me.
Service over. 6, 9.
We can see that very often when the Japanese pair is playing the defense, they try to go flat down the backhand side of the Chinese pair. That's something that we've seen in the previous tournaments that I think the coaches have spotted, not necessarily a gap, but a way that's a little bit more safe in terms of playing
Service
defense and
over.
having a chance to turn it around.
6.
And here in the first game, Japanese pair, they can basically play defense without thinking too much. Difficulty can be that the Chinese attack gets a little bit of help from the drift, and it can be difficult to find the right length. That's done nicely here, though, by Matsumoto.
7. 10.
It's been one of the kind of running themes of the week. So many errors of judgment from players.
Yeah.
We've seen quite so many incorrect leaves.
Yep.
8. 10.
Apparently trying to hide it for as long as possible who of the two Japanese players were going to return it.
So a 3-point advantage for the top seeds at the mid-game break, and a reasonably speedy 9 minutes on court so far.
Court 1, 20 seconds. Court 1, 20 seconds. Coaches, send your chairs. Players, back on court. Yuki, player, on court. Now. Eleven, 8. Play. Service over. 9.
One forced error by Tan-Ning. I like the attack from Liu Xiangshu, staying in balance, not firing full power the first time the opportunity occurred.
10. 11.
So a quick couple of points for the Japanese after the interval.
Got lured into playing a flat shot there, Matsumoto, and was punished immediately by Liu Xiangshu. Look at this. Here it comes, plays the mid-court area. Directly into the racket, and she starts faster with the racket than any other player in the world, Liu Xiangshu.
Almost like she was caught in two minds there, Fukushima, and what she actually wanted to do.
Not a lot of smash attempts we've seen from Matsumoto and Fukushima.
Service
Playing very,
over.
very patient whenever they get a chance to play from above the
15.
tape level. That was a good placement, though. When she finally decided to attack Matsumoto. Longest rally so far, 40 shots. That's not too much in a women's double in slow playing conditions.
Yeah, and we know Lu and Tan, despite slow conditions, will look to be aggressive every possible opportunity.
Exactly, they have the power to penetrate, even though it's a little bit slow playing conditions.
I think it's almost as much a mindset as it is the actual technique of playing aggressively. I don't think they would know how to do anything else. Great defense there.
Yeah, patient.
Service over.
Patient play from the Japanese.
16.
Waiting for the opportunity to occur and sort of being at ease with that. The first 10-15 shots. There's probably not going to be an opportunity.
Brutal power from
Service
Tan Ning.
over. 17. 12. Service over. 13.
Matsumoto, the aggressor that time.
Yeah, and that's her role. She's the one who mostly is scoring the Japanese points. She was in the partnership with Nagahara as well. Rally from Liu and Tan.
18. 13.
Showing that they can play the defense as well. And a great interception to finish the rally off.
And they feel like huge points to win, don't they, those rallies,
Yeah.
when you're under so much pressure.
Thank you. Liu, Tam, return to court.
Wrong side of the line from a Japanese point of view.
13.
And here are game points, 7 of them.
20. Game point.
Brilliant rush.
13.
While Liu, and again using her quick racket skills.
You certainly would. I wouldn't say that Fukushima and Matsumoto have played badly up to this point, really, in this first game. just been rather overwhelmed.
Yeah, but they haven't played well either. But they played sort of like they tried their best, but up until now they've never sort of threatened to win this first game the way I see it.
15-20.
They've been defending, hoping mostly for the Chinese to make mistakes or hoping that they could outmaneuver them, but they've had trouble in the long run withstanding the Chinese attack. Good shot. Error.
Game.
Well, very efficient and pretty quick too. Just 19 minutes for the opening game in slow
First
conditions.
game won by
21-15.
and
The top seeds take the opening game.
21-15. seconds. Court 1. 20 seconds. Coaches, return to your chairs. Players, back on court. Coach, thank you. Players, return to court now. Second game. Love all. Play. Service over. 1-love. Service over.
And that was the first sign that perhaps we're going to see a more aggressive version of Fukushima and Matsumoto here in the second game.
That's dropped in. Well, we certainly know Liu and Tan aren't going to change anything major tactically.
Yeah.
They're going to continue to try and be on the front foot. So it is really up to Japanese pair. Try and find a different method and a way back into this quarter-final.
Boy, she was standing far forward there, Liu.
Service over.
It would be extremely important for the Japanese to do what few have managed so far in this tournament, to find the back line on the opposite side of the court, to play with some kind of accuracy, perhaps with very high lift if they need to go into the defense. The defense gets a little bit of help on this side, but in terms of withstanding the power smashes, that's well done. That's where she's good, Maya Matsumoto, when she comes
Service over.
surging forward.
2.
Well, I think they still need to make the court big and play the rear court, Fukushima and Matsumoto, but do it with control and try to look for the attack. Oh, that's a challenge.
Turning challenge.
Yeah, this looks like it might be close. One of those where might just be clipping. Or maybe not.
I thought it was wide, but let's see.
Certainly an immediate arm in the air, wasn't it? Sometimes you see a player kind of almost think about it, but that was very decisive, and that's the reason why.
Yeah.
Correction, out. Service over. 3 all. Play. It's to Yuki.
Yeah, that's good play by Matsumoto, counter-attacking.
4, 3.
Oh, the standing in.
Service over. 4 all.
Wow.
Fantastic play. Both pairs, actually.
It's just excess capacity from Liu Xiangshu. I simply don't understand the Japanese playing at her, targeting her 6-7 shots consecutively. I don't think that's the way to get back in this match.
Thank you. Mayu, back on court. Five, 4.
Just beyond the back line
Service over.
from Liu.
5 all.
Stand it in. Is there a slight sideways drift right to left as well?
A little bit, yeah. Yeah, there were a couple of shuttles this morning that clearly started out outside the the sideline, just drifted back. That's a wonderful piece of placement.
Service over. 6-all.
Oi, what a save. Matsumoto. That's brilliant.
7-6.
They've just got every shot, haven't they? I mean, everyone talks about the power, but there's subtlety and creativity and great thinking in the middle of a rally.
To Mayu.
Yeah. It looks so easy just to block it, but it can just as well go into the net or become a little bit too long, and then it's a lift, and you have to start all over. Great touch by Liu Xiangshu.
Leo.
Well, I don't care how the points come. It actually went back on the
7.
Chinese side, I think, did it?
Yeah, she was apologizing.
Yeah.
Do that.
Yeah, it did. It came back on the Chinese side.
Yeah, she's apologizing there, but
That's
stayed
what-
on her side.
That's what threw me.
Play.
Good interception by Mayu Matsumoto.
7.
Standing so far to her left side, Matsumoto, and then ready to move. She doesn't really move if it's a straight reply from the Chinese. She's upping her game at the front court. Matsumoto, and Fukushima setting her up brilliantly. Look at that. Hitting the opposite side of Liu Xiangshu as to what the Chinese anticipated. Efficient.
Service over.
That Tanning was reducing the pace a little bit on her smash. More like a flat shot, actually.
On court 2, men's doubles. From India, Sudirman, Reddy, and JPN.
That's a bit of a wild one. Getting a little bit more encouragement, the Japanese, from those two at the moment.
Yeah, and there's some signs that the Chinese are getting a little bit impatient when having a possibility to attack. They know that it's more difficult to kill the attack from the far side. playing up against the drift. Well, so much for that. But was woefully short, the flick serve.
Thank you. Quickly, Sam. Thank you.
Good attack.
Service over. 11-10. Interval.
So just a single point in it, the mid-game break, but certainly this match looking a little more competitive now than it did earlier on.
Court 1, 20 seconds. Court 1, 20 seconds. Coaches, return to your chairs. Players, back on court. 11-10. It's to Tam. Play. Service over. 11 all.
Well, this is much more like it from the Japanese.
Lovely play.
Service over.
And it looks like Fukushima
11.
was more alert on the front court, wanting to participate in the attack, ready to kill it on the front court. Nice. Unlucky, of course, from Liu Shengshu, but nice that Fukushima took a step forward. So she took the shuttle early on the front court. And Liu and Tan, they're not getting the
14,
right length on
11.
their lifts at the moment. Look at this. If we see where she hits it from, we can't see where her feet are, but I can tell you that they're in front of the trim lines. Here it comes. Oh, that's the finishing shot. Good work. Good follow-up by Fukushima.
Mm. 15,
The
11.
high lifts from the Japanese makes it the timing of the smashes a little bit more difficult. So it doesn't matter so much whether it's totally accurate on the back line of the Chinese. It's still a smash that's played up against the drift, and the Japanese have had an easier time dealing with it here in the second game, and now they're really stamped their mark after that interval.
11.
Absolutely, and errors creeping into those two's game, and at the moment, decider looks likely.
Missed it. Turning, couldn't get the angle
17,
downwards.
11. Service over. 12.
I thought the Chinese, they
17.
played their attack so patiently in the first game, really waited for the chance, built the rallies. I don't think they've done the same here in the second game, and that's been exploited cleverly by the lady in the picture and her partner. She was waiting for it. Here she plays a little bit of a trap, Matsumoto, but couldn't get the next one. Trying to move Liu from side to side.
Service over.
It's really Tan Ning
13.
outplaying herself and her partner there. Way too weak attack. Good play. Boy, that's a big one.
Well, she hasn't missed many,
Service
No.
over.
has she? In this second game in particular.
14, 18.
And they had an opportunity just before. Matsumoto missed that one. That was Fukushima. But lacked a little bit in execution. Since that this is an important phase of this second game where Liu and Tan trying to come back a couple of points more, it's totally believable.
Fault. 15, 18.
Yeah, momentum change
Yeah.
very quickly.
I think the Japanese, they've got to target Tan Ning more. We saw again here the flat game skills of Liu Xiangshu in the previous rally. It's just amazing. Short.
Out. Service over.
Well, that might
19.
just
15.
help the Japanese sneak over the line. Couple of points needed. Game points here then, 5 of them.
20.
And you certainly
Game
wouldn't say
points. 15.
the scoreline flatters them in this second game.
No, it's basically the same as the first.
Yeah.
Like I say, the Chinese haven't played badly, but they haven't played well either on that far side of the court. So it looks as if the sides are really decisive.
Game.
That's gone wide, and so we are going to have a decider. 21-15.
Yuki Fukushima.
Fukushima and Matsumoto, all square.
21-15. One game all.
11分以后，不会失误太多啊。不要老是就是你下手球啊。你看他现在适应，而且你现在有可能掉一逆波，球速没那么快，所以说他大概失误。你也是抽完一发发分掉，你看有一拍就很好，他一抽完一发出来这个，然后这就进球。还是要耐心，我们还是没有人家耐心，没有人家沉得住气。老想一2、3拍把它弄起来，还是要有靠多拍以后的这个扯开。 然后通过这个多拍以后，你才有机会找到这个漏洞啊！还是要耐心把发接发打好，该局的发接发打好。
Court 1, 20 seconds. Court 1, 20 seconds. Players, return to court. Final game. Love all. Play.
So can the top seeds regather themselves, get the momentum back that they had in the first game, but lost conclusively in the second?
Over. 1, love.
Now we must expect the Japanese to come out with an adjusted game plan. Yeah, that's well played. That's almost more aggressive than we saw them play in the entire first game. Now they know that they can see the goal line, so to speak. It's only up until 11 that they have to work extra hard. That's not really true, but you've got to work super hard on the far side of the court because you're playing up against the drift, and it's hard to kill the attack. But then again, when you change ends, you have to work super hard again to prevent the opponents from doing the exact same thing. Well played, super played. That's fantastic, and the game plan is quite clear. First lift with a good trajectory. Put Liu and Tan on the tram lines on the back of the court, and then when they attack, there's going to be counter-attacking and flat game and hoping to score some relatively easy points. There it is. Didn't work the first time. That's too short. Oi, that's a cheap point.
It is at present. I tell you what, I think we need to consider learning Japanese, because I'd love to hear what those coaches said at the end of the first game, because it can't be coincidences. I reckon they must have given them serious guidance to change the way they were playing.
Absolutely. Kei Nakajima in blue, one of the most experienced, perhaps the most experienced women's doubles coach in the world at the moment. Complete flat game. Very, very active Yuki Fukushima. Wow, now they're playing well.
1.
You just so rarely see Liu and Tan look this ragged, but they're being bossed around at the moment.
Yeah. I saw in the interval,
Thank you.
Liu was sort of testing her
Players back on court.
knee, the knee that she's got strapped there. So perhaps she isn't feeling that she's as mobile as she would like to be. Now they have to come up with something. Well,
Service
not
over.
yet, as that was a little bit
4.
too short. So one of the ideas could be not to fire on the first attacking opportunity, play a drop shot, perhaps even a cross clear. Oy, oy, oy. Cheap point.
3, 4. Service over. 5.
He's been really, really active here in the third game, Fukushima, on the front court. That's so nice to see that she's developed her game. She started it in a former partnership with Hirota. We didn't see it at all in the first game. What a shot. Reverse slice
6,
from
3.
Mayo Matsumoto. Hope we get that in replay. Variation in the attack. We talk about it so often. This is one of the options. Making the shuttle stop slightly before it reaches the opponent.
Service over. 4, 6.
Look how quick she came forward there. Oh, that's good rally.
Well, they stayed in the point a couple of times by the skin of their teeth, the Chinese, but
7,
in the end,
4.
pressure told.
But it's just absolutely lovely badminton we're watching now here in the third game. The first 2 games have been sort of like polarized towards the pair playing the near side of the court here. But now we really have a battle.
Which those two are winning at the moment.
There's the control lift. Good choice by attending, doing something different, not attacking.
Oh, late
Oi, oi,
decision.
oi. And a misunderstanding between Liu and Tan.
8, 4.
Yeah, Liu was going to leave that, and it was a very, very late call. That rarely works.
Perfect placement. And we sort of teased the front court player to go for it, but unable to catch it. Another one. Brilliantly played to the mid-court area. Normally where we see the mixed double players target a lot. Those areas there. Well, this is taking an ugly turn from a Chinese perspective. That's due to Fukushima and Hirota playing really, really well.
Well, just not used to seeing
Change ends.
them being dominated like this. Errors start creeping in as well, just when you're
Exactly.
behind the 8 ball. And it's, well, you'd have to say Fukushima and Matsumoto's match to lose from here.
打得不舒服你就打慢一点，你就拉开来打防反也行，你就盯着辅导打，盯着辅导拉，然后从防守反击他，对吧？然后把发球接发球处理好。
Court 1, 20 seconds. Court 1, 20
你
seconds.
就不要跟他瞅，你就他一上就拉，能拉拉。
你的脚还动不了，
Coaches, return to your chairs.
这样打很难看。
Players, back on court. Players, return to court.
看了吗？
Coaches, thank you. Coach, Mayu, Yuki, on court. Liu, Tan. Liu.
So they've set it up really well, the
11-4.
Japanese. Can they finish the job here in this decider? With a big lead.
Fantastic play. She's played well in this third game, Yuki Fukushima.
Service over. 5-12.
So what are Liu and Tan going to do? Reduce the pace there and the smash from Tan Ning. Can that be the solution in the long run, perhaps mixed with some clearing game? Oi, good save.
Service over. 13-5.
And they're not getting any length on their defense. The world champions.
No one home on that side of the court.
No.
13.
That was very, very close to a service fault there.
7.
You're not allowed, when you
13.
start the movement, you're not allowed to stop it again. And I think that was very close to that being the case with Tan Ning.
Let. Service fault called.
Yeah,
Continue
this
with
time he's
coaching.
called that it's 2 movements.
Service over.
shown it with his
7.
hand gestures, service judge Paul Burbia. It's gone long.
Service over. 8.
So serving issues for both pairs at the moment. And there's kind of a stop-start to the second half of this decider, but still the Japanese in control at 14-8. Well reached.
Turning. Oi, that's a beauty. They're trying to raise the
9.
pace,
14.
Leo and Tan, and this is on the edge right now, this women's double here, as the world champions are trying to make a comeback. Could very well be trying some of the same tactics as they faced themselves in the first part of this third game here. Rally.
All of a sudden, they seem to have got their mojo back.
Absolutely amazing badminton that we're watching at the moment.
Thank you. Players, return to court.
Okay, Nakajima directing what he wants the players to do. That looked like something about
10-14.
trying to hit in the armpits of either of the two Chinese players to make a difficult return. But they're not getting these, or they haven't been getting these easy attacking situations in the last 3-4 rallies, Fukushima and Matsumoto. That's short. Oi, what a save.
Fukushima couldn't do anything about that other than go into the net, and this is suddenly getting close and tense and very watchable.
And Liu Shangshu is unleashing full power now when she's the one attacking. I think Tan Ning also has followed suit very well in terms of increasing the pace. Fantastic women's double. And she keep the quality on the low serve, Fukushima. Yeah, she can. No, it's gone wide.
Oh.
Played it too sharp by Matsumoto.
Service over. 12-15. Quickly.
And the thing
Thank you.
about
You return to
the
court.
Chinese raising the pace of the game is that the Japanese player, they're still trying to do the same. Now they're just asked to do it in a much shorter
Mayu,
time frame.
Yuki, speed up.
12-4 they had at one point.
Yeah.
So 8 of the last 11 onto the 2 in red.
I just looked at the Japanese coaches. That was exactly what they talked about.
12.
Look at where this smash is placed from Matsumoto. Not entirely in the armpit, but on the opposite side of Tan Ning.
Service over.
No
13.
question, bit of tension creeping in on the service error. And there have been quite a few of those.
Service over. 17.
Fukushima had read
13.
what Tan Ning was attempting to do. Already moving. Before she hit the shot, Tan Ning. There's the same smash again. Oh, what a beauty. Fantastic rally.
13.
How on earth did they survive that defense early on in the rally? Fukushima was absolutely under maximum pressure.
Yeah, they were being battered. Somehow found a way out.
Service over. 14. 18.
Excellent kill.
Quickly, Yuki.
Look at that. Fully stretched
Yuki,
forward.
be ready.
Liu. It was 14-18 in the second game as well, wasn't it?
Yuki, be ready now.
But even though they only need 3 points, you wouldn't be at all surprised if the Chinese pair come back at them here.
No. They've had difficulty scoring for a long time, Fukushima and Matsumoto. That's a good smash again. Again, she's caught
Service over.
overcommitting to the backhand defense.
14.
Liu Xiangshu.
Well, you can only do it 1 point at a time. 2 more needed. Cool heads needed. Oh, that was a very, very nervy one. It really was for Matsumoto.
19.
She'd normally bury that.
That could be a momentum changer.
That's what happens at the business end of a massive match. Trying to usurp the top seeds here, remember. And they are 1 point away now. 5 match points for Fukushima and Matsumoto.
15.
Well, particularly because they lost the opener convincingly, but they've come back in the last 2 and taken down the #1 seeds and tournament favourites. Some brilliant performance in the end from the Japanese pair. First time they've beaten Liu and Tan at the second attempt.
Thank you.
And after withdrawing last week in Finland, they don't get past the quarter-final in Denmark.
15, 21, 15.
A fantastic performance by Fukushima and Matsumoto. And what a surprise that was. At least in my book.
Yeah,
but,
absolutely.
They really deserved that win. What a fantastic third game they played.
So the Japanese pair go through 15-21, 21-15, 21-15 in 69 minutes on court. You're watching the 2025 Denmark Open, and we are 3 matches in here in Odense. So time for some men's doubles. Ben Lane and Sean Vendy from England taking on Fajar Alfian and Mohamed Fikri from Indonesia. And maybe somewhat surprisingly, these two have never met, although obviously the Alfian-Fikri partnership is in its infancy. There's the men's doubles draw. I mean, the big news really here is that the top 4 seeds are all out. So it's absolutely wide open. Match number 2 on that quarter-final list is the one we're concentrating on right now.